Bear Podcast. This is episode 10. We're coming at you live. Wait, is this live?
No, it's not live. It takes like 2 weeks to produce and like.
We're coming at you post live. Is that a thing?
Sure, that works too. Anyways, how you guys doing?
Oh, you know I'm all right.
We're changing up the scenario a little bit. He starts. I just start talking.
Yeah, then what do you say all the color looks like?
Yo, you ever see that movie Tropic Thunder?
Wait, is this
You know
like
that
him?
Tom Cruise character? You know what I'm saying? The producer with the hairline? He's got the same hairline.
Oh, the color looks like. No, the color looks like he.
I'm taking it all off.
You're wearing shorts.
Welcome to
under
episode 10. It's called a roast session.
Yeah, I'm wearing shorts. Yeah.
It looks like
Yo.
he like. What?
Yo, I'll better look like a character from the game Sea of Thieves. He looks like one of them undead skeletons, bro. This guy needs to gain some weight.
How you guys played it together?
Bro, you 15 pounds soaking wet.
15 soaking.
Stop laughing, Abdulkader. You 300 pounds bone dry, boy.
Yeah, that was good. That was good.
So what movie did we watch last? What's going on? What are we talking about this episode?
We're talking about.
So basically, I'll explain how. Now for every episode, before we record, we tell everyone what movie we're watching, and we watch the movie together, like us three, and then we let them know that they should watch it so they can keep up with like what we're talking about. So, do you want to say what we're starting with?
We gotta be what? Actually, yeah. Are we gonna do the plot hole thing or no?
Plot hole? I don't really got one prepared for this week, but I can like wing one if you want.
I mean, go for it. I mean, you're pretty good at winging it, not gonna lie.
Okay.
And especially for this movie, you have a very particular look at it. So,
What, should I do a plot hole for this movie or a random movie?
for this movie, and we'll just say the answer right away, but I just want to hear the plot hole from you.
All right. So, I don't even know how to start this one.
Just wing it.
Wait, where's the guy from?
He's American. So an enterprising American businessman begins farming in England. His herb is very desirable, and same story. He gets old, he wants to retire, decides to sell his whole farm, but then he gets screwed over by another enterprising American gentleman. And the movie is a step-by-step, like backwards storytelling of what happened. I think I was just describing the movie. That's not really a plot hole.
I mean, that's fine.
No,
I mean,
but
that's
that
okay.
works.
You're just explaining the movie without explaining the movie, kind of.
Yeah, without anyone knowing the movie. So the movie it's called The Gentleman. It's by Guy Ritchie. It's a very unique type. Apparently, he used to do it back in the day.
That movie style, he did a lot.
Yeah, so it's really nice. I kind of like that style, especially with when they first start the scene when Fletcher is explaining to Raymond, like, oh, tape. I don't know. You know which one he was talking about.
Fletcher?
Fletcher, when he was setting the mood.
He's telling it as if he's writing a movie script. So the way the film begins is it's these two characters. One of them doesn't know what's going on, and the other one does. But he tells him bit by bit what happened at different points, and the guy he's telling it to is involved within the story. So it's a Guy Ritchie way of telling a story.
Yeah, and obviously he wants something.
And obviously where they are at is actually the end of the film.
But they start
but they're telling the beginning of the movie.
I like that.
Yeah, it was a cool format. Like I remember we were watching it together. At first, I wasn't understanding what's going on.
Yeah, you had to explain it because it's confusing.
You thought the setting was like old, right? Like it was like in the 80s.
It does seem at the beginning like it's a 80s, 90s setting, but it's 2019.
2019, yeah.
Yeah, you can tell by all the Mercedes and Land Rover commercials in the movie.
Yeah. I mean, those are like the fancy cars that they use when they go to the dealership and stuff like that. And we'll get into that in a bit. But yeah, how did you guys Wait, how did we find this movie in the beginning? I think we saw it in the movies.
I saw it in the theaters when it came out. I knew nothing about it.
Yeah, even before we watched it together, I knew nothing about it.
I think I heard about it from you, Adam, and then I got interested. I wanted to see it. You went and saw it in the movies, and I watched it way after you. Yeah. But it was worth the watch. It was really worth the watch. I like how they changed through the settings. Like, at this point, you can tell, like, oh, okay, we're screwed and stuff like that. And then at the end of the day, they just show you how they put the puzzle all together.
The way they do it is they show you, like, a body in a freezer. And then, like, 50 minutes later, they show you how that character gets killed. Right?
Yeah.
And it just gives you... It's not even reverse. It's not even a reverse order. It's just completely mixed up. It's like the guy's telling a story. It's like, oh, by the way, this is how this happened in the middle of a story.
And he changes it up. He's basically writing a scenario. Yeah. He did write a scenario.
Yeah. He was telling him the scenario. It was supposed to be as if he's telling him hypothetically, but he's actually telling him what's going on.
You guys can spoil things because we're gonna tell people before.
Yeah. Because we're already gonna tell, or by now.
Yeah.
Like, when the episode comes out, we've already told our
Raymond, any chance of a Barbie?
I like a Barbie.
Would you like a steak, Fletcher? All those Wagyus.
That's so perfect.
Skied, bro.
I've never had a Wagyu.
Yeah, it'd be waste on you, but it's all I've got.
That's so perfect.
Isn't that like...
The movie had a weird...
Like, expensive type of meat?
Yeah, the most
like
probably.
The Wagyu.
Yeah, it's like a Kobe beef.
Ooh.
Yeah, it costs like Kobe beef, the Japanese steak.
Japanese steak. Apparently, like the pound is like $200 or something.
Yeah, it's like 200 US a pound.
Ooh. I like a Barbie.
Yeah, but the movie had a weird like vibe to it. Like the guy talking, because you could
tell they don't like each other, and the other guy's only there because he has to know. He wants happened. Information. He needs the information of what this guy knows, right?
But he was also threatening the guy.
Yeah.
Well, he wanted a payment at the end of the day. He was like, "This is why I want X amount of money." It was $20 million.
He wanted the $20 million, but he was gonna get $150,000 from the editor. And he's like, 20 million pounds, and he's like, "It's a double bubble, Raymond." Double bubble.
Yeah, I don't know what that meant, but it was funny. What does a double bubble mean? Like, what did he mean by that?
Bro, I don't know. I'm guessing. I'm just speculating here, but it's like when you're chewing gum and you do the double pop.
Like that?
You ever do a bubble within a bubble?
Yeah.
And you pop both. It's a very nice sensation. So
he was messing with the wrong people. Let me tell you that. He was messing with the wrong people. Like, yeah, he had a big payment and he was expecting a big, nice, juicy payment.
Yeah.
But what's the odds on that?
Well, he had a bunch of plans, right? And he had the contingencies. And he even said, even if he doesn't get any of the money, he's going to go sell the story as a movie. Because he'd done so well in setting up the scenario, he decided to sell it as a film.
This guy actually wrote a full-out scenario for a movie. By the way, I like the way he chose his clothes. Like, it looked 80s. Like, the glasses, the type of style he was wearing. Like, it was really 80s.
Mm-hmm. Like he looked like a really old man.
Yeah. And like the...
Man, that character was, like, actually... The way he did it... Okay, you know how sometimes they do hateable characters? For example, Game of Thrones, everybody hated Joffrey, right? But that's because they wanted Joffrey dead, because, Joffrey was a prick.
Same with like Breaking Bad and Walter's wife. Forgot her name.
Exactly.
Yeah, she was a hateable character.
But forgot her name.
I don't remember. Yeah. But what was his name?
Who?
Fletcher? Fletcher was like a different, like, if you see this guy in the public, like, he'll probably be yelling at like a Tim Hortons employee or something. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of person he is. He's the guy, and so you just want to, like, punch him in the face.
He's a Karen.
But at the same time, he still had, like, some sort of class.
It was more like he pretended to have class. Like, he tried to seem like he had class.
That's true.
So like, to a commoner, you could tell that you'd be like, oh, this guy, he's the type of person to drive a Mercedes C-Class and act like he drives an S-Class. That's how you explain it.
That's
strong.
There's a very specific type of person will understand that.
I was about to say that, but
that's how I can explain it.
What about the other characters like Raymond, Mickey. What do you guys think of those guys?
Raymond.
Raymond is the
First of all, what's the actor's name? What's his name?
Charlie Hunnam.
Charlie Hunnam.
Yeah.
I heard he's excellent in Sons of Anarchy, but it's like two completely different roles, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Not
Sons of
even
Anarchy,
close.
he's like a wild horse, and in this
He's
movie,
a white boy.
He's like a, I don't know, like a race pony, bro.
Who?
Raymond. Charlie Hunnam.
Like his character's like an extreme germaphobe that he flips out when he gets touched by a dirty guy, right?
Yeah.
And it also he has patience, but to a point. Right? There's no gradual wearing down of the patience. It's just once you reach the end of the patience, he pulls up and like an M4 and just starts shooting this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? That was crazy. That scene was crazy too.
That was a good scene.
And he was like, "Put down the phone, take the money. It's honest, good money."
Yeah, and they said
he was yanking it, bro.
We'll take the phone and the money, and we'll wet ya. No, that's the other guys.
No, that's the other kids.
Best character in the whole movie though is the coach.
The coach,
which they don't give him a name, right? They just call him the coach.
It's just literally just coach.
Coach.
Oh, it's the coach.
Yeah, and he's
better take that back, old man, or I'll wet ya. What's this smellowy in here? What's a sudden smellowy?
I love that.
He's Irish, right? He's Irish.
Yeah, he's Irish.
Yeah, I think so.
Even like his character's Irish, and he's actually Irish too.
Wait, who's the actor? Colin Farrell.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Colin Farrell. Colin Farrell's best movie was The Phone Booth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no. His best movie was Gentleman. I loved him in The Gentleman, but that's just my.
I wish they gave him a little bit more roles.
They gave him pretty. I think they gave him just enough. Because if they gave him too much, it would just get
overplayed.
Like it'd water it down, right?
Yeah,
so we get a stronger dose of him the less we get.
Yeah.
True.
Especially at the end. Especially at the end, what him and his boys did to the editor, and he's like, "Yeah, you can't unsee it. I've watched it like 3 times. You can't unsee it."
Oh my god, that scene was very, very scarring. Like, it's like an eclipse.
Yep.
It's like you don't want to look at it.
At the end, when he saves Raymond.
Mickey.
No, when he saves Raymond, because he said "That's 3 times I've helped you, and I can't help you anymore. After this, we're square." And he leaves, right? And he decides to come back, kills those guys, and he's just like,
yeah.
He's doing this. Did he do this? He did this.
No, he did this, and he did the hat, and he walked away.
Yeah, his hat, bro. That hat.
That hat was...
Are you talking about the coach?
The coach, yeah.
When we first saw him, I'm like, wait, who's this guy, bro? Who's this bum? And then
who's this bum?
He started talking because he was in a full gym suit. I didn't we were used to seeing all those classy
like
guys.
A tracksuit, tracksuit with the hat, with the I don't know what those hats are called, like a beret.
It's a classy tracksuit. Like you can tell, like it has its weight. Like,
it's not made of it's not made of nylon.
It's like
silky. Made of velvet.
It's like
it's made of silk, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a kind of world champion wears, right?
And then he turns around to the kids and he's like, "Oh wait, what do you got?" Remember what do you say? The kids in the restaurant.
The kids in the restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's like, "The smell of weed in here."
No, he's like, "What's the sudden smell of weed?"
Weed, yeah.
And then they get upset, and then they attack him, and he starts slapping them around. Oh my god! And he's like, "Come on, boys, really give it to me."
It's like, "Oh, you can do better."
If you want to stab someone, stab. Don't dance.
What's all this dancing? Yeah, and then he takes the knife from him, slaps him, and then they realize they're like, "Oh, it's the coach." So he's got some sort of reputation in the streets.
Yep.
I guess, yeah. He's a good man. Like he takes these kids off the streets and he trains them to be good lads.
Yeah.
But the best,
the MVP of the whole movie was Jim.
Jim.
The Iron Chin.
The Iron Chin.
He had no lines. He had nothing. All he did was...
He didn't even say his own name. Everybody else introduced themselves, and they're all just like... He's like, "My name's Jim." And they're like, Jim.
The Iron
I think he did say his name, actually.
Actually, no, I think he had like a line or so. That's it.
I don't remember.
But the team of kids, like those guys are like crazy. Like, first of all, they go to one of the farms. They steal...
And then that was a funny scene because they all show up, and then the one guy's like, "What's all this?" And he's like, "Oi, Billy." And then like one guy comes out. There's like one that comes out, they call another guy, and there's like 50 of them, and they still get beat up.
They whip their butts, bro. Well, like they went ham on them. The guy goes to Mickey. They're good lads. He has like a black eye.
They're good. They're pretty good. They definitely had some training.
He has a black eye. He goes to this guy.
He's like beat up, bro. I'm surprised he didn't just get killed, by the king of the jungle.
When the lion's hungry, he eats. Dude, that line, I know Fletcher made it up.
And well, he didn't make it up. He says that line. He's narrating it at the end of the movie, but he made up the part where he shoots Dry Eye in the face.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, when he shoots Dry Eye in the face, but he's like, like he wants a little bit more drama, like in the stories. Yeah. Like when he added it to the script, what actually happened, Mickey.
Yeah. He says it's not what happened. I was there.
Wait. Do you guys, you know the guys at the gym?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. All the guys like Jim and all those guys. The coach. You know what they're called in the movie? They're called the toddlers.
The toddlers? What?
I think so.
Okay, I didn't know that one.
Maybe that was their like, I don't know, their band,
their
name?
group name.
Yeah.
The toddlers.
The toddlers.
Well, I guess the coach is taking care of
the gentlemen's and the toddlers.
Oh, the group of gentlemen is the gentlemen's?
No. I'm saying.
Was that the fight between them? Oh. I thought that's what they actually. That was pretty convincing. They should actually make it that.
The gentleman.
Well, it's too late. The movie's already old.
Yeah, it's pretty old now.
Wait, when did the movie come out?
2019.
End of 2019, I think.
I can pull it up.
Yeah. What about Mickey? What do you guys think of Mickey? Mickey Pierce.
January 1st, 2020, but I think they're doing that for Oscar reasons.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Did they get? No, I don't think they did. But anyways, what do you guys think?
We won't know until this year's.
Yeah, that's why I said like we wouldn't know yet.
Yeah.
But what do you guys think of Mickey? What do you think of him, Adam?
I don't know. Seems like a guy who knows what he's doing.
He's a guy that has
he
had a plan for everything.
It's not just that he had a plan for everything. He just built a good plan where you take care of the gentry. Well, sorry, everybody. You take care of the gentry, right? And they let you do what they want on their land, even though it's private land. It's still kind of public, but their private land is more private because they're nobles. So he could like dig under it and stuff without people knowing.
Yeah, but he had 12 locations. I don't know how many. I think 12 locations.
Yeah, I think 12 or 13.
12 locations, all like noblemen, and he just gives them like millions of dollars, like just to like.
I think in the movie it was either 1 or 2 million a year commission just to, like lease of their land.
Yep. Which is actually insane. Like if you think about it, like he takes care of them and they take care of him, like quote unquote.
Yeah. Well, mainly he takes care of them just so they keep their mouths shut because it's like a $1 billion industry, right?
Billions of dollars.
Okay, so speaking of like Mickey and all that, let me get into for every movie, I'm gonna ask 4 or 5 questions. So for this one, the first question I'm gonna ask you guys is, who is your favorite character? Since you're speaking of all the characters right now.
Raymond Smith.
Raymundo. My name is Raymond Smith.
No, it's like Raymond.
Raymond Smith.
I was like,
why did he say it that way? That was so weird.
I was like, why would he do that? Yeah, like.
But yeah, he's like socially awkward.
He is like I think that's his character like that.
Yeah.
He's my favorite character, to be honest.
Yeah.
I can say Coach and him, but like.
What about you?
I think you're gonna take Coach. I think
honestly, it has to be the Coach. Like this guy's just so hilarious.
That's who I would choose, bro. I love him.
The Coach or
Mickey?
Who's that big black guy?
I don't,
Ernie? What's his name?
Ernie?
Ernie.
No.
Which one?
Bunny.
Yeah, Bunny, because he's just standing there reading a newspaper and is still so threatening. Right? But he's got a nice guy face, but then he beats the crap out of those kids.
Yeah. Bunny, how much do you lift? 3 plates, boss.
3 plates, boss.
Boss. Yeah.
3 plates, boss.
Yeah, like he's having a conversation while actually threatening the kids.
Yeah.
In the apartment. That's.
What about like I choose the Coach too because I loved him. Him and all.
He had a comedic relief, to be honest.
All the boxing guys.
Yeah, what about? He has a comedic relief with it.
What about favorite like actor? Like this would be like different than character because like for me, favorite character was definitely the Coach, and I loved it. And I love how he acted it. But favorite actor was Mickey, just the way he played his role.
Yeah.
Even though he didn't get that many scenes. If you think
Did you guys notice? Yeah, he didn't. Even though
Matthew.
he's not really the main character of the.
He's the main character of the story, but he's not
of
the main
the
character
story,
of the
but
movie.
not of the movie.
Yeah,
exactly. But there's Matthew McConaughey, and he did this thing where when he's speaking to his wife or to some of the gentry, he has a slight English accent. I don't know if you noticed that.
Who?
Mickey.
Does he?
Mickey.
Mickey. Did he? I didn't realize
He
that.
had a very. I noticed it at the very beginning of the movie when I watched it in the theaters, and then I noticed it again when we rewatched it.
Oh, yeah.
He does like a very like a few words, like as if he's been living there since he's a kid, right? Because he moved there when he was 18.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he had a bloody past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Freaking machete's a guy, bro.
Machete, not guns, not
Nah,
knives.
he just shows up with a machete and then he like
Full
wipes
out
it down
and just throws it in the building, in the apartment.
by himself. He started this by himself, and then he got Raymond and Bunny and.
That's way after.
Yeah, but how far after?
I wish we know that.
They seem like they're similar age, right? Because Raymond seems like he's, in his 40s. So if he's been with him that long,
I know every one of
man,
you.
they should do like a Raymond backstory movie.
Raymond.
Except this little prick.
I mean, he was.
What's your name?
This little anomaly.
Anomaly.
What's
your name? Aslan.
Aslan.
I felt so bad for that kid.
Yeah, but you didn't account for this, Raymond. That Aslan is the son of a Russian.
Bro, he went.
And this little Russian
landed
was
as a
looking
pancake.
for his boy.
Yeah, he landed as a pancake, bro.
I think this movie. You were saying they should make another movie about him. I think this movie's like good on its own because like
It is. And honestly, if you want more like this, you just watch the other Guy Ritchie movies.
It feels like this movie has, like, feels like we already knew the characters when we watched it. That's what it felt like, or like that we should have known the characters the way they.
Yeah,
have
but
so many
it's
different characters.
but it's like they're a completely new set of characters
Yeah,
too. So it's not like we could have, right?
I know. I'm just
There's
saying.
there's no. Yeah, I get what you're saying though.
It's I don't know. It's interesting. Like that added on to the, like.
To the hype.
Sort of. Like the weirdness of the movie.
It was like you were supposed to have a familiar, like there was an intimacy with the characters that you don't have, but it feels like you're expected to have, right? Especially the way Fletcher starts talking with Raymond at the very beginning of the movie, or at the very beginning of the movie where Mickey gets shot in the face, is what we think, right?
Yeah. By the way, what was that egg? Was that like, what was that? He ordered beer.
No idea.
And then he ordered
and a pickled egg.
Pickled egg. Yeah.
So instead of like pickles in a pickle jar, they put like a hard boiled egg.
I wonder how that tastes.
I don't even remember what you guys are talking about.
I don't know. At the very beginning of the movie, remember? He shows up and he at the bartender and he says, "I'll have a whiskey on the rocks and a pickled egg."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Away, boss."
Away, boss.
That was the worst Matthew McConaughey impression anybody's ever done.
Wait, that wasn't Matthew McConaughey impression?
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Not right away, boss. The other one.
Matthew McConaughey has like a deep voice.
He's got like a deep, smooth. I don't know how to do it. I haven't seen. I think I've seen one of his movies.
You're adding the wrong accent.
Yeah, I know. I can't do it. I don't know it. I don't remember it. He's in the movie for like 10 minutes total, bro.
What was your next question? What was your favorite scene in the movie?
To me, my favorite scene is with what was it again? You guys do it. I'll say mine after.
My favorite scene is the fake dry eye scene at the very beginning. Which one? Where Fletcher, you know how Fletcher exaggerates? He's exaggerating dry eye coming in, and he's like beating the crap out of a guy, and then then he's like, "I know dry eye. He's not like that." And he's like, "Yeah, you're right. He's more suave. He's like a Chinese James Bond. He's got a raceness to kill."
Yep. Yeah. That was
bro. That was a great joke.
that was good. Yeah. What about you, Abada? What's your favorite scene?
I don't remember. I don't know. There's a lot.
Stop knocking your mic.
Oh, sorry.
For me,
that was a good one. That was a good one.
For me, I think, mine is with the reporter. Whatever his bodyguard's name, he has karate.
And yeah.
Sorry, boss.
Well, Johnny does karate. Right.
I'm only a blue belt, boss.
I'm only a blue belt.
And he just goes and sits in the car.
And he locks himself in too. He locks himself and locks his boss outside.
Yeah. Then
Yeah, but he knows, bro. You can tell he's at a certain level that he knows when he can't win a fight. Good on him, bro.
Yeah.
And then he also probably his boss is probably a prick to him, so he's like, I'm just gonna use this to get vengeance.
He's a prick. Dude, the way they treated him.
The scene with the coach is pretty good.
And I mean, we all know the coach's scene are like.
No, the coach in the trunk with what's the kid's name?
F word.
Who?
With the PH.
Apostrophe.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like there's an apostrophe in the middle of his name.
Yeah, get your mind out of the gutter.
Yeah, and then he like gets him up and he's like, "Where's your inhaler?" Like he pulls it out and puffs.
He smacks the crap out of him.
Yeah, he smacks him and then he cuts him loose and then the kid just runs off and jumps off onto the subway rail.
By the way, I think your mic is loud. I mean, you have a deep voice now.
Did it go all deep? Yeah, I hit the wire by accident. How about now?
Okay.
It's better?
Yeah. But yeah, he smacks him. He's like, just stand up straight. I need my inhaler.
Bro.
Smacks him, bro. Are you good?
What's going on?
I don't know. His face is freezing, but he's breathing. I can tell he's breathing. You good, bro? Should we call the ambulance?
I'm good now. All right,
Okay.
I got it.
Or
When I hit the wire, Audacity stopped recording. So.
Oh, okay.
Was it recording before? Please tell me.
Yeah, I have almost 40 minutes.
Yeah, okay. Then you're good. Because you didn't speak in that second.
I didn't. No. I saw it stop.
You're good. Talking about stopping. Okay, mine's going.
All right, so.
Anyways.
The third
What's
question.
up?
Next question.
What next question?
Next question.
By the way, another scene. 1 second. Another scene. You think about that.
The apartment
One-
scene was funny.
When he went to what's his name? Not Dry Eye. The other one.
The throwing up
The
scene.
boss.
The Chinese
Oh
guy.
Oh my God! He
What's his
he
name?
Made him I forgot. Dragon.
No, he had a really white name.
Whatever. Anyways, he was like, "I can get to you in your kitchen," and like he threatened him, obviously. But the throw up scene was like, disgusting.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Disgusting, bro.
He poisoned him. He poisoned him with something.
He poisoned him, and he was like, in like 10 or 15 minutes, you're gonna die, or something like that.
Lord George.
Lord George, yep, Lord George.
Lord George.
I mean, he ended up dying, a bullet to the head.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, somebody betrayed him.
Sorry.
Okay, so next question. Who's the worst character or actor? Someone you still don't like in the movie.
What's his name? The other guy that was against Mickey?
Oh yeah.
Oh, the
Matthew.
Jewish guy.
The Jewish guy.
Matthew.
Yeah, Matthew. I didn't like him.
I hate him.
He was.
Well, he played
was
his role
weird.
really well.
Yeah, but the character himself, I didn't like. You didn't like, you know.
Yeah, like he did the role right, but I felt like he could have done worse. I mean, like good worse.
Yeah. No. He did pretty good, like in terms of smugness, metrosexuality.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, throwing around his wealth, threatening Dry Eye.
Yeah, he was.
Also, the right amount of like disregard for his henchmen, calling them crabs.
Yeah, my Mossad crabs. He said. Yeah.
Yeah.
A pound of flesh. Oh my God, the pound of flesh scene. Woo! That was.
No. Okay, that's a good scene, but I think one of the funniest scenes was when they were reading the transcript of the conversation between Matthew and Dry Eye.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and they're both speaking in Mandarin, and it's like he's like, "Are you sure this is a good translation?" He's like, "The translation's fine." Matthew's just got terrible Mandarin or Cantonese. Cantonese, I think it was.
Mandarin.
Was it Mandarin?
Yeah, because they're Chinese, right?
Yeah, but Cantonese is also a Chinese language.
Okay, I don't know then.
I think it was Cantonese. I believe it was Cantonese. Yeah. But there was some words like translated wrong, And then they pause the video. He's like, I'm sorry. Just I can't do anything about it.
And then it turns out that he didn't have a recording of it.
No, he did. He had the whole recording.
Oh yeah, he did. But then he spoke in English at the end. Yeah, that's right.
No,
that's right.
he cut it. He cut the scene. He didn't show Raymond the whole thing.
He did at the very end.
Okay, maybe. Yeah.
When they stopped speaking Chinese, let's just call it Chinese, and they were speaking English when he called them Masad crabs.
Yeah, what about
when
that?
he pointed at them.
What are you guys saying?
He had an audio recording of it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
But they were just doing the translation.
He was just having fun.
Mm-hmm.
I like a Bobby.
So what are your overall thoughts on the movie?
I'm gonna be generous with it. 9. Actually, 8.5.
What are your
That's
thoughts?
8.5, 9.
rating.
Huh?
What are your thoughts on the movie?
I don't know. I don't really have I never seen a style of shooting like a movie like this before, so I don't really have a really solid background to go back to. But overall, I love the movie, the way they did it, the way they shot it, and everything.
Honestly, I enjoyed it. I gave it a 7. One of the things I liked about it is the main element of danger for them was the Russians, right? Because it's the first thing that happens. They get attacked by Russians, but you're so focused on Matthew and Dry Eye, and
forget
Fletcher,
about the Russians.
You forget about the Russians, and then the Russians come in out of nowhere, right?
At the end,
after you think he's won, then the Russians come in. But then who comes in after the Russians? The coach and his lads, the toddlers, right?
I think they were gonna kill Matthew, but they ended up killing
No. They saw what was going on, I think.
Oh, okay.
They definitely had to have seen.
I thought they were going in to kill Matthew, but they actually didn't.
Maybe they were trying... Not Matthew, Michael. Maybe they were just trying to kill Michael to get rid of the problem.
Yeah, Mickey. He's like, Coach, we got this, and he was leaving to take care of them, but then he saw those two guys walking into Raymond, and he just took his pistol and went out and cleaned them.
But their plan was it to save Michael or Mickey?
No, they were trying to.
They
were trying to kill Mickey.
Yeah.
At the very end.
Yeah.
Not the Russians.
Yeah.
The toddlers.
No. They were saved. They saved him.
Are you sure?
I was
because they just unloaded machine guns into the car.
But I was
4 clips.
It doesn't make. I was confused too. But it doesn't make sense that the coach saved Raymond.
Yeah, but these are also the guys who just went into his farm and stole all his bush. The kids. They're retarded. Mm-hmm. The coach is trying to set it right. Of course, they'd go and say, "Oh, we're gonna fix it."
But then he made a phone call,
killing the top guy.
No, but then he made a phone call to the toddlers.
Who made a phone call to the toddlers?
The coach.
Yeah, that's when they told him, "Coach, we're gonna take care of it right now."
And they closed the line,
And they closed the line, and he's like, "Wait, don't do anything." And I think what they were trying to do was just trying to kill Mickey.
I forget.
I feel like
you know what I'm saying?
Was the situation.
I never thought of it till now, but. It could be they were just trying to kill Mickey, but either way, they save him and the coach is free man, and then they find Fletcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, the scene when he finds Fletcher, he fixes the mirror. Oh, Raymond.
Yep. Or when he locks him in the box.
Yeah, that's another.
Yeah, 7 out of 10. Good movie. We'll watch again in 10 years.
7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay, I say 8.
What was missing?
Yeah,
what was missing from it?
Nothing. It was a good movie.
It wasn't it's not like a crazy movie. I would call it
It wasn't, but it was really
funny. It was funny, good, cool, funny accents. Okay, that's not funny. It was just funny dialogue. Dialogue. That's right.
Yeah, dialogue. The dialogue was good. Yes.
I mean, they chose the right characters for it. They chose the right timing for it too. It was really nice, shooting it wise.
Yep. So camera angles, the action scenes were good. The
8.5.
action shots, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Good movie.
Yeah.
Any more questions, or are you done?
No, that's about it for this movie.
That's about it.
Right, it was a great movie.
It's a simple,
go give it a watch.
Simple but good movie. Doesn't, simple but good.
Those are the movies that stand out. And
sorry, did you say dimple but good?
Simple.
Simple.
What?
Simple, mate.
Are you saying dimple?
He's saying simple, but it's cutting for him. I don't know why.
Oh, I was so confused
Simple.
for a second. I thought, oh, man, listen. I'm trying to keep up. I'm trying to keep up with Bet, Cappy. I don't know.
What is he talking about?
With all this like young kid lingo, bro. So I thought dimpo was a new thing.
No,
Dimple?
what are the words you said before that?
Bet,
Cappy? What's Cappy?
Okay, bet.
Like that's
yeah.
It's Cappy. That's what I heard. I hear my brother say.
I'm sorry.
Like,
How old?
I don't know, bro. Like he's trying, like he'd be playing video games or something, and he'd be at the. He's like, "Yo,
I'm sorry.
it's Cappy, bro. It's Cappy. It's Cappy, fam."
Okay.
Bet.
High schools. So something's wrong with them right now that there's quarantine.
I don't know, man. So I'm trying to keep up with it. So I thought dimpo was like a new term I'd never heard.
No, bro.
Yeah, you know, I'm
Anyways,
trying to.
moving on. Moving on. I don't want to do this.
What? That was quite dimpo. So let's move on.
We should make that into our own phrase. Dimpo.
Yeah, that's dimpo.
That's dimpo, mate. Did you see the new PS5?
The PS5. Bro, I seen a picture. Somebody cut that out and cut out the Pope's hat and put the PS5 on top of it.
Right.
Do you know the PS5 is 5 centimeters taller than my computer?
No way. No, it's not that big. Come on.
Yeah, it is, bro. It's 45 centimeters tall.
Seriously? I didn't see
And
anything.
my mid tower case without the feet is 40 centimeters tall.
No way.
Yep.
No way it's that big.
It's taller than
Someone search
you
it up.
have the
Someone
same
search
case
it up.
as me. It's taller than the case.
It's gonna be so good though. Like, but it's gonna be expensive.
Is it gonna be so good,
Yeah,
or is
yeah.
it gonna be like, $800 worth of PC parts?
I think it's $5.99. No,
No, but the
is it
technology
$5.99
is
American.
really crazy. But we'll see what the price is. So then that's what like yes.
Well,
it's crazy.
the technology in consoles right now is just an AMD APU.
No, I understand, but for a console, it's insane what's coming out. Not insane. It's what should have been.
Well,
for a
you
while
can't even
ago.
call it a console anymore because the technology that it's in it is PC technology.
I know, but it's still really good. That doesn't change anything. It's still really good.
Yeah, I know, but you can't say for a console. It's like it's at PC price now. You know, when you say console, you $250. That's a console.
All right, guys. Guess what? Adam recently got hired by Sony. He's working in the PlayStation division. He's gonna rename the PlayStation to the PC Station 5 because it's a PC.
No.
Bro, okay, like
it's called Place Station, so it's like PC PlayStation. So it's short term is PC Station.
PS Station.
Anyways,
All I'm saying is at that price point,
we don't know the price
it
yet.
makes more sense.
I think it's gonna be $5.99. I'm hoping it's $5.99.
$5.99 is a lot of money for a
US
for something.
console.
$5.99 is a lot of money for something you're just gonna play games on.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
But I'm not saying that
Don't go buy it because I'm
listen,
buying
bro.
it.
$1,100 is
right
too
away.
much for a phone.
I'll buy it. I'll buy it when it's
Right?
on sale.
True.
Just so I can play the exclusives like Spider-Man and if they make a new Uncharted game and stuff like that. That's all.
Yeah, you're gonna pay $800 for exclusives.
No, I
Is
won't.
it?
No, I'll wait
it gonna
until
be-
it's cheap. I'll wait until it's cheap.
Bro, I'm gonna use a new word. I learned from watching my brother play video games. Well, bro, why you such an exclusive simp?
Simp?
I
Simp.
Can't
know.
say simple. Like.
I don't know what it means. It's not simple.
Bro,
I don't know what
you
it
like
means.
Uncharted just as much as I do.
I like it, but I don't
He
like
used
it
to.
for $5.99 plus tax.
I said
you know what I'm saying?
years after when it's cheaper. Like,
Yeah,
'cause
we're not
I
gonna
don't,
buy
I
it
don't
right
need
away.
one if I have PC or whatever. But
PS4.
no PC.
But is it gonna be two versions? One with CD, one just no
Bro,
CD.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All this like exclusive
Ah.
stuff is like it's pretty Yehudi.
Yeah, let's
I
just
saw-
pretend
I saw
Adam
it.
is not in here. So do you like the new PS5 avocado?
This guy's
I
gonna
saw it. I
edit
actually
me
like
out.
it. I actually like it. But I
I
saw.
have a right to free speech.
Wait, did you watch the live stream or no?
No,
Bro.
I couldn't. No, I was too busy.
It was so funny because literally they just showed a bunch of trailers of like new games that are coming out on like near release or next year.
Mhm.
And not like 3, maybe 2 games were actually good, and the rest were trash.
Spider-Man, right?
They showed some like stupid kids games like that were like Bugs Adventure or something like that.
Trash is in like the quality of the game was trash, or just
it's like a kids game.
the game
doesn't
itself.
seem like something you want to play. Okay.
Yeah, they were showing trailers for kids game. It was so confusing, and then the worst part is the first game they showed, right? You see the Rockstar logo on the screen. Everyone's like, you know?
What did they think?
GTA 6.
GTA 6.
It starts showing scenes, and it's like really HD. And it
It's
says
not.
Grand Theft Auto 5. They're
Honestly, man, they don't
re-releasing it to
even-
PS5. It was on
Yeah, but they
PS3, and then PS4, then PC, and now PS5. They're milking it, bro.
Well, but what they should do is they should release like a new map section, right?
No, bro, they need to make a new game.
No, they don't
It's
really need
been
to
a
make a
while.
new game because they
It's
do
been a
all
long
the new updates, the new heists,
The
and
new
stuff,
updates
right?
that no one can get advantage of because it's all like the in-game money you need to take advantage of.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's just dumb,
That's right.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But can you go a little bit
I'm not allowed
farther?
to play GTA 5 anymore. I spend too much time at the casino.
Dude,
Yeah.
I went in $500,000, 500,000, whatever it's called in GTA.
Yeah.
I walked out with $20, and it was
No, man, that's the difference to me. I discovered
Bad.
the blackjack.
I learned how to play blackjack.
yeah.
I learned how to play blackjack.
Yeah. I discovered the blackjack tables, bro. I started with $1,000 and I got all the way up to like 50. Then I got cocky, right? So I bet the max,
Yeah.
my
which
character.
I think is 50. You can only bet 50,000.
My
max,
character
and
became
I
a
lost it
drunk
all.
in the game because of me. I keep betting, bro.
There's this one drink. If you buy it at the casino, you just black out, and you end up somewhere. Maybe you might have your clothes on, you might not.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, I don't recommend it.
I don't really you
Both
drinking
times
or
I
you
tried it, it was a
playing
terrible experience.
Yo, about the PlayStation 5 though, the controller was really nice. Like I actually.
Is it?
I like the
I only
control.
saw a picture of it. Is it like all touchy?
No.
No
No.
buttons.
No.
It's
No one would buy that.
it's a little bit bigger. It's a little bit bigger than this. I think, isn't it?
Well, that controller looks like it's made of candy.
Yeah.
It is. So nice. But yeah, I saw this post, I think on Instagram or TikTok, I don't know. But you know, Batman Begins when he's like, does it come in black?
Yeah.
So they put the picture and they put the line, does it come in black?
You see all like the.
And I wanted
Does
a
it come in
one
black
for
or
You
no?
see all like how
No.
people made fun of how like it
No?
looks like a router and like some people had a picture
Yeah.
of a fan in their room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone put a binder beside a router. Yeah. It has a weird look, but it's sick.
It's
does
gonna
have
be
a weird
standing
look,
up, right?
It's gonna be upright, and I'm telling you, it's taller than my computer
No.
case.
I think you're gonna be able to put it down, but I wonder how it'll look. It's gonna be huge though.
It depends on what side you can put it down,
It-
where they put
It
the
looks
cooling
better.
fans
It
and stuff,
looks
right?
better than the fridge that they call an Xbox X or whatever.
Oh my god, bro, that looks
Yeah.
just like my PC case.
That looks like my
From-
fridge.
It looks like your fridge. Bro. It looks like your oven. It's gonna be hot. What is it called? Xbox X?
I don't know, man. No, that's
Xbox X1?
no.
That's a garbage console.
Let's see, Xbox.
But apparently it's gonna be cheaper than the PlayStation.
Everyone's saying that, but I don't believe
I
it.
mean, like a
Yeah, because no one's gonna buy
2020
it.
Honda Civic is cheaper than the PlayStation.
It's called
bro.
Xbox
Yeah.
Series X.
You gotta take out a mortgage to buy the PlayStation 5.
No one's gonna buy it. Bro.
Not right away. You're not gonna buy it right away. You still have your PS4. You're good. You're happy.
Yeah.
Just take a
Me?
hammer to your PS4 and then buy the 5. It's okay.
Bro, I freaking stole my PS4 from Walmart.
Yeah, you did.
Dude,
I paid like
Those-
$200 after tax.
those deals were so nice.
Bro, it was ridiculous. I just went there to look at it, and then I walked out of it with $200 for $200, brand new PS4.
Is that a tool again? Do you have tools in front of you again?
Bro, don't judge me, all right?
It's like I'm looking at a drug addict.
I'm not a drug addict, okay? This is a very useful tool.
It's a tool addict, to be honest, for this kid.
Is that the
Are
same
you
tool?
back at it again? Yeah, it's the same tool that.
No, this is just, I was using it the other day. The microwave broke, and I used it to fix the microwave. So it's still on my desk.
Okay. I fixed the microwave once. Actually, no, not really.
You melted
Man.
one, didn't you?
What? How do you melt a microwave?
Well, you guys ever see that? You guys ever see that episode of Malcolm in the Middle, where the dad, his name is Hal, he's played by Walter White.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right. So there's an episode where he's like, honey, look, I got the microwave to work without the door. Right. And then the next scene, it's him sitting in the doctor's office. He's like, you have cancer, as Walter White.
What?
Yeah, I didn't see that one.
What show? I didn't hear you.
Malcolm in the Middle.
I haven't seen that episode.
Wow.
I've seen the show. It was like years ago. But yeah.
It's a good show.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about PS5, and now I forget.
Well, are they still gonna make physical games? There's no point in making physical games if they just have the online library.
To be honest, having the physical CD is kind of...
It's nice. Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
It's nice, but at this point, it's like... It's... Well, I guess you could share it with people to play with, but it's so inconvenient. You have to go pick it. You have to go buy it. You want to change games. You actually have to get off your couch and like... Oh...
You're so lazy.
It's not that I'm lazy, bro.
It feels nice.
It's we have the technology. Why would I go back the old way?
Because it just looks cool. It feels nice having a physical game. Like, I only have some physical games, but...
I have 10, that's all.
I have one physical game for PC.
PC? Okay, bro.
Yeah, hold on. I'll go grab it.
Do you even have a disc reader?
That's the thing. I don't. I do.
You probably have an external one, right?
No.
Internal?
It's right here.
Holy crap, that's huge.
Well, no, it's just a DVD drive.
Yeah.
Blu-ray?
It's a SATA one, so if I ever need to, I just plug it in and then use it.
Yeah.
I also have...
Just put it on the side. Like
this was
right
sitting
there.
on top of it. Huh?
Just put it on the side, just right there. Just connect
This
it.
was sitting on top of it. I have a...
Is that one of these? The Nintendo... what is it called
this?
again?
What is that?
64s?
This is an Intel Pentium processor.
Oh, never mind.
Why do you have that?
This is out of like a 2005 Dell computer that I gutted.
Dude, this guy just
for
has
a thing.
parts.
Hold on, let me grab the game.
Anyways, about that, I feel like PS5 or like PS4 in general is gonna be. It's for adults. It's like for grown-ups like us.
I saw a picture.
I feel like Switch.
There's this picture there's this picture that like people post like as a joke. Like it's just like a comment. Like it's a meme, right, on Twitter. That's this like room with a couch and a TV and no furniture, and it's like just like a PS4 TV and just a couch and a whole empty room. And it's like they put the PS5 and they're like, I just feel like the PS5 isn't meant for rooms like this.
It's meant for like supervillain rooms, bro.
Yeah. You're just
like it's probably they probably got it off of something in the Megamind movie. Like they're looking at the background.
Megamind?
The designers. Anyways, this is a game purchased from Best Buy for $59.99 in like 2002.
Why is it so
2001?
huge? What is that?
2000 what?
2002 probably. I actually don't know when it came out, but it's Need for Speed Most Wanted Black Edition.
That's sick.
And I'll tell you how sick PC games used to be.
Did you buy
like,
that?
When they, no, it was given to me.
Okay.
Okay. So you had something called
Install disc.
Okay, so back then the game is like 10 gigs or something, but back then they were limited to 2.5 gigabyte discs.
So was it like 2-3 CDs or
So
something like that?
you have like multiple CDs. This
In
is
one?
disc one.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how many discs there are. Let's pull them all out.
I remember Xbox used to come with 2 discs.
Dude, that's so many.
Yeah. So when you're installing the game, in the middle of the install,
Yo.
okay, in the middle of the install, it says, "Please insert
disc 2."
Please insert. Like you got disc 1 and it say, "Please insert disc 2." Then it'll stop. You can't just start downloading and leave.
Yeah.
Right. And it doesn't. It's not quick. Like it'll take you like 4 or 5 hours to do this.
Yeah.
And then this one comes with. I should actually watch
That's
this.
crazy.
I'll put it on the PS4. But this comes with exclusive DVD content.
It's crazy that we play a game, like we download a game from online faster than you download a game that you have in hand.
Yep.
Can you just put it
faster than I install it. I think. Okay, so I've never really looked, but I think this comes with a poster.
That's the benefit of having physical copies of games. You get extra treasures on the side. I mean, you got it secondhand, so obviously it's not gonna be there.
Yeah, look at this. Security device This is security device enclosed. Okay.
Wow.
So these things were so big they used to put an actual security device tracker thing in there. Wait, let me show it this way.
It's like a
You see
chip.
it?
Yeah.
Seriously?
I don't know what this would do.
It's like RFID chip. Or NFC chip.
What happens? It starts beeping.
If they have those magnet things at the store,
Yeah.
it'll probably like be.
Man, this thing is huge. I've installed this and played it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good.
Anyways,
game.
moving on.
PS2 days.
But actually, another interesting thing is you don't have to use the CDs.
You just download it and you're good. Like,
No, what happens is you install the CD, and if you put the CD in, and if you have a Steam account, the Steam account will recognize it. That's what happened with me. It recognized it, and it just started downloading the game.
Oh,
Nice.
really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
because I tried to play it in like 2013. Operating system Windows XP or 2000.
Wow.
CPU 1.4 gigahertz or faster. Okay, the RAM requirement 256 megabytes of RAM.
No way.
Okay, hard drive free space 3 gigabytes or more. Wow.
wow.
DirectX 9.
Bro,
We're on DirectX 12.
you could probably play. You could probably play that on like a
Well, you could probably
GPS,
play it
bro.
on Texas Instruments
Calculator. Yeah, you probably can.
32 megabytes of video card memory required.
Say that again.
32 megabytes of video
No
card
way.
memory required. And then it lists the graphics cards that are compatible with this. Now, ATI is the graphics card company that AMD bought out when they started the graphics division.
Okay.
So, ATI Radeon, that's now AMD Radeon. 7500 or greater. NVIDIA GeForce 2. Just GeForce 2. It's like the second card they ever made.
Just two. That's it.
Yeah, what the heck?
Not 2060, 2070, 2080.
No.
1660.
NVIDIA GeForce 2.
2.
Or GTS. Or greater. Wow.
You can
Can we move on from the past
probably
and go
run
to the
that
future?
on like.
Come on, bro. This is the only physical game I own for PC.
That's crazy.
Okay, you guys want to stay in the past? You guys want to stay in the past? How about that?
What?
Let's see that scar on your forehead.
What?
Let's see that scar on your forehead. That moi gave you. Wait, can you actually see it?
I don't know.
Is it visible?
I don't know. I don't know if it's visible.
Okay.
It's visible in person.
Okay.
I don't know if it's on camera. But what about
Okay,
it?
let's.
Or just
I want to bring that. I want to bring the past a little because he just reminded me of like old times and stuff like that. How the hell did that happen?
Oh, you want me to say how that happened?
Oh yeah.
How do you remember that?
Because I have a story of my own. But
Say it.
okay, you say you blame me for it, and I'm taking the full blame. I'm being the bigger man right here.
The burger. Why are you hungry?
The burger man, of course.
The
bro,
burger
that's all
man?
it's about.
I'm being the burger man. Okay.
All right.
But I punched the balloon. You ran to grab it. You slipped.
Wait, how old were you? How old were you guys?
I don't know. It was.
Young.
If you're younger than 5, you're not to blame, bro.
I think
5
he
is
was.
the age you start plotting. You know, that's when you become evil. That's
I
when
think
kids
he was
become
like 4, like something like that.
I don't remember.
evil. You,
man.
I'm saying you. How old were you?
I was 5.
Okay, yeah, it's definitely your fault.
Yeah.
Shaitan.
So oh, not a shaitan. Okay. I remember.
You as a kid, bro. You used to run up to me and like try to karate kick me in the chest.
Okay, because I would be so. True. Because I'll be pumped from playing from karate class or taekwondo class.
Yeah.
You know my dad knocked me out, not on purpose, but
You
not
have
on
to say
purpose.
that disclaimer, not on purpose.
Not on purpose.
Wait,
Okay.
wait, say
I
that.
was running at him. I was punching him. I was trying to like fight him, and this guy just did this, and he slapped me. But all I did was land on the ground, never get up. Like I think 10 minutes later, my mom like picked me up. Not picked me up actually. I just woke up looking around. He was sitting on the couch just watching TV, and my mom was in the back. So I was like, "What happened?"
like-
and like 10 years later, my mom tells me the story. She was like, "Well,
Bro, this was your dad. He turns on the TV. If he dies, he dies.
dies." My mom said that he checked your breath. He made sure that you're like laying comfortably laying on the ground, and he just left you there. I was like, what the hell?
What the heck?
But yeah, it was not on purpose though. Like, yeah, I just want to say it.
Yeah.
I was the first attacker. So, anyways, but for your situation, I remember punching the ball or the balloon, and you running after it to grab it, and then you slipped and, well, yeah, you can you gashed your
No,
head.
I remember that, like,
I thought you hit a corner of a table, didn't you?
no.
Of a door. It was
That's
a
a
nail in
different
the door.
What happened was, so basically, what I remember is I was holding a balloon, like
And you
a
were running,
helium
and I was
balloon.
running after
A
you.
helium balloon, and I was holding it and running like this, looking at you behind me, and you were chasing me, and then I turned around to see the wall. But turned out the wall saw me first, or something. Like the wall, like right when I turned around, I smacked like the metal plate on like under a door handle of the door, and I guess there's a screw or something, and I basically cut right here.
Did you end up going to the hospital?
You had to get stitches.
Like right there, and then his dad drove me, and my dad was with me. I was laying down on the back, and I drove to the hospital.
By the way,
I'll call
he
it
comes
his
back
car.
from the hospital. He comes back from the hospital like, okay, he's bloody, shirt, face, legs, everything bloody.
I don't remember
Yeah.
that. But
His-
okay.
His mom puts down like a little tarp for him, and
Oh my God.
he goes in the room and he starts playing with his toys.
I remember how that.
Bro, at least
I came to comfort him slowly, and he looks at me. He gives me a toy, which
broke your heart, bro. I used
What
to
a
go
man.
over to Albed's
Scarred
house
me.
because we were kids, right? So Albed was probably like 3 or 4, and I was like 9, right? 9, 10. I don't want to play with this kid, man. No offense, Albed, but
A lot taken.
also I was 9, so I'm not gonna be left home alone,
Yeah.
right? So I'd go over there and I'd like sit. Remember your dad had these puzzles, those like metal puzzle things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so every time we go over, I'm convinced like I'm gonna figure it out this time. So I sit there and fiddle with it for like 3 minutes, and then I'm like, this is stupid. So I throw it down.
Stubborn.
Okay. And then I go in your room, and you're sitting there on your bed, covered in toys, bro. I don't know where you.
What the heck?
And it's not like it's a set of toys.
Yeah.
It's like the most mismatched
I know.
toys I've ever seen, and they all
mismatched collection.
And then you get told to put them all away. So this kid opens a drawer and just like,
What?
clean up. Do you remember clean up? We used to
No, I don't.
we used to like whip your toys into the drawer.
Really? I don't remember that.
Bro, I don't know how many of your toys I broke. I'm sorry. All
It's
right?
crazy you
but I
remember
broke
that.
a few. Well, I was 10.
Yeah. Wow.
That's when he started plotting himself.
Man.
I got my.
Hey man.
Bro, your 7th birthday party was such BS, bro.
Mine?
No, I'll bet this.
Okay. Why? What happened there?
All right, so I think I'm 7 years older than you, so I think I was 14.
Oh, so you're the
Okay.
cool kids at that moment, right?
It's
So-
not that. It's not that. Listen. So am I about to embarrass you, bro? Okay.
I'm
think
editing
so.
this, so we'll see.
All right. No, you got to keep this in, bro.
No, we'll see.
I'm editing, by the way, so you're
So-
not touching this.
At that time, like look, Albed is pretty cool now, right? But when I was 14, I didn't want to hang out with 7-year-old. Okay.
Okay.
So this kid comes to my house,
Oh no.
and he's like, are you gonna come to my birthday party?
Yeah. And
Did you end up coming? Did you end up going?
Well, listen. He's like, you gonna come to my birthday party? And I'm like, no, I'm not coming to your birthday party.
fake friends.
Bro, the look on this kid's face, he was so sad.
Okay, now
Okay.
you're a piece of crap.
No, listen. I'm 14. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna pretend that I was a good kid and like I'll go because your feelings.
Real
okay?
ones, how many?
Listen, bro. I don't care. So then to cheer you up, we played tanks, right?
Damn, that was a good game.
And then you guys left.
Yeah.
And I think your birthday party was like 3 days later. And then my mom was like, "You're going." I'm like, "I don't want to." My mom was like, "You're going." I was like, "Fine, but I ain't gonna enjoy it though." I ain't gonna lie, I had a blast.
That's what you get, bro.
But the problem, the BS was that there was 2 cakes because a bunch of your sister's friends got invited.
Oh, I remember that.
And for some reason, I don't know why. What's wrong with you? You chose a vanilla cake.
You remember that much detail?
Yes. This is what pissed me off because the girl's side had the chocolate cake.
And you wanted
we had
chocolate.
the vanilla cake.
Yeah, this guy's so...
I was getting chocolate. You know I was getting chocolate.
All right.
So I marched up over, and I forget who one of them had a plate in their hand, and then they put it down. I took the plate and put the vanilla and walked back.
This guy.
What a dog.
Bro, I'm sitting there eating the only chocolate piece.
Yeah.
Dang.
Wow,
And I remember it was your 7th birthday.
Yeah, remember when we used to fight at your house? Sometimes it'd be me and Khalil.
We all fought.
Usually it's me and Khalil.
It was really you and Khalil, and then I throw a pillow in.
And for some reason, when we fought, we had to take our shirts off. For some reason.
You and Khalil?
Yeah.
Or all of us?
Me and Khalil.
Okay, good, because I don't want to be a part of this, bro.
Okay.
All right. And on that bombshell.
I ain't gonna be a part of this.
Anyways, let's wrap
but
it up.
we all used to fight.
Yeah, we used to fight, but we never used to get like naked.
No, we
I don't
never.
know what kind. Like,
Yo,
you and Khalid were on
remember the
something
basketball
else, bro.
net that you had?
The little one? The little one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
dude.
remember that.
Damn, we used to have some
Remember
baller games.
before we had drywall in the basement?
Okay. No, I don't.
Do you remember this?
No, I don't.
So this is the ceiling, before the ceiling had drywall. We had the basketball net, and the ball would always go over the laundry room.
Yeah.
So one time we threw Khalil up there. Do you remember this?
You threw Khalil?
I don't remember that.
I wonder why this guy's brain damaged right now.
Bro, we lost the ball, okay? Bro, we lost the ball. He's not brain
Sorry.
damaged, bro. He's just retarded. There's a difference.
I'm sorry, Khalil. I'm sorry. I love you.
Bro, so we lost the ball, and usually if it goes up there, like I'll stand on a chair and I'll reach around and I'll grab it. But I could see it. It was way too far. So I took Khalil and I just whoosh. Bro, this kid is screaming scared. He's like, I want to get out. I'm like, okay, but grab the ball.
Haram alik.
Bro, haram. And then we lost it again, like way deep, and then we put drywall up. So I think the ball is up there somewhere.
That's probably the days of
It's still up there.
the tanks and the arrow.
Yeah, for sure. This is like 2000.
What was the tanks game? It was just called Tanks, right?
8. It was called Tanks with a Z.
Bro,
Thanks.
that was so good.
Maybe.
That was such a good game.
Good memories.
Yeah.
Anyways,
And on that
Ooh,
bombshell,
let's do that stupid YouTube ending.
no.
Okay, fine. You can edit it in and out.
No,
Edit in and out.
I,
This guy's gonna leave it in.
what were you saying, Abacalda?
anyway. No, I'm gonna leave the story for next time for my broken.
Yes.
arm.
That
Yeah.
was a freaking. You gotta let me tell that story, bro.
Why?
I wasn't
I'm-
even there, and I'm gonna embellish the hell out of
What
it.
story?
I'm gonna let you do your point of view. I'm gonna do my point of view from the pain
Okay.
and suffering,
But,
and from
okay,
the
we'll
laughter.
do my point of view, and then you can tell the truth.
from the pain and suffering, and the laughter and making fun of the situation.
But,
You
Alright.
bastard.
Anyways,
all right. Roll your outro, Abdulkader.
No, you guys have to say something, and I have to say it. So
say what?
I don't know. Say something like.
see on Instagram
always,
and whatnot, the BS.
always
stuff.
spay and neuter your pets.
Oh, you say what?
Okay. Anyways.
No,
You said say something.
Anyways.
You can find us on Instagram. Time.
We have an
time to spare.
Instagram.
I'm
Shut
gonna
up.
smack you so hard when I see you.
I'm joking.
You can find us on Instagram. Time to
Oh,
spare
bro, I don't even have
underscore.
Instagram, bro.
It's a lie. Another lie.
We're gonna have.
I do have it,
clips.
but I don't use it.
I know you want
We're
me to
gonna
go on my
have clips.
birthday. Okay.
Stop talking. Let me finish the freaking outro. Oh my
This
god!
is the
I'm gonna
outro,
smack
bro.
you.
You should just
Roll
fade
it.
us out.
Roll
Peace.
it. Roll it. Peace.
No,
I'm done.
wait. Subscribe, bro. Subscribe to YouTube. No one's subscribing.
Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Time to Spare. You can find my podcast on Google Play, Apple
What do you mean
Podcast.
my hour?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry. I meant hour, but not really.
I'm gonna smack you so hard when I see
I'm
you.
not inviting you to my
Bro,
next
I
birthday.
dare you, bro. Bro, I tell your mom, and then you get beat
I'm
up.
not inviting you to my next birthday.
Okay, screw it. Screw
Oh,
it.
your
I'm not
next
touching you.
birthday, bro. When's the last time you had a birthday party?
My place
Peace.
actually. Last year.
Peace.
Anyways.